I'm Arwyn Wildingway, and I've been a master gardener for the past 13 years, and I'd like to share some tips with you. Hi, welcome to the Mother's Day container planting video. Mother's Day's coming right up. We want to give Mom something. She gives us so much, so we want to give her something. And something that you make by your own hands, it makes so special for your mom. And it's springtime, so why not do something with gardening? One thing you could do is paint a little pot. This is one that one of my kids did a few years ago. Simple, easy to do. Clay pots you can paint on. If you plant in a clay pot, remember that they dry out quickly. So plant something that likes to be dried out. Like a geranium doesn't mind it, or a succulent or a cactus or something. Also, you might have pots in your house that you're not using right now. Maybe you had something that didn't do so well and isn't here anymore that you want to freshen up. So say you have this nice pot, you can just bring it to the greenhouse with you and find some colors that look really nice with them. So say you want some white with that. Or I really like yellow and blue. Yellow and blue looks really nice together. Just to give you some like complementary. Now this pot has a hole in it, so it will drain. Make sure you have a saucer under it. Now if you have another pot at home that doesn't have a hole in it, you can still use it. Just don't plant straight into it. Just put a different pot into it. So find a pot that fits well, that you can put in there, and it'll keep growing and it'll look nice. And it'll be able to drain better that way. Let's say you found a nice big pot that you want to plant into. And a lot of times big pots have kind of big holes in them. And if you put soil right into that, the soil is just going to kind of flow right out of it. So one little tip that I learned is to put a piece of paper, newspaper or any kind of recycled paper in the bottom. It'll cover the holes, but it will degrade and he'll still be able to drain, and it'll hold the soil in to your pot. So then you fill it up most of the way with soil, and you want to put your plants in. Now you get to pick which plants you put in that's going to please your mom. You know her better than anybody else, but generally container plantings, you want to have some different aspects. You want a thriller, which is something that grows tall. So I picked this nice pink thriller. This is a guara that blooms all summer. You got to just keep it moist. Then you want a filler that's going to take most of the pot. So this little Super Bell, this little Viroqua, has nice complementary colors. It's got the pink. And then for a spiller, that's something that drains down, flows down. I picked this kind of yellowy, oh God, it's a creeping Jenny, it's called. Okay. And if you want, you can add some edible plants in there too. So like you could put a parsley in with your flowers, or you could put a chard in with your flowers, or kale. They're so beautiful and you can eat them. Hanging baskets are a traditional, beautiful Mother's Day present, and we have a lot of beautiful locally grown ones here. But if you have a basket at home and you'd like to repurpose it and plant one of your own for your mom, I'll just give you a little tip. They often come with a little bottom plate that you put in the bottom that helps hold the moisture in. It's like a drainage area in there. So just put that in on the bottom first before you put your soil. So then you pick your plants. If you'd like to do a nice petunia in a hanging basket, it's a beautiful traditional one. These bubble gums, you only need one plant for this pot because it's just going to sprawl and take over and do well all summer, especially if you keep it watered and fertilized. Petunias need their fertilization to stay blooming. You could also do combinations of, say, a different kind of petunia, something you could take 4 packs, take a little sell from a 4-pack, which are really economical, and put those in with some other plants that don't grow quite as fast. Like this kind of petunia doesn't grow as fast. And then you can put some combinations. You could put like some alyssum in with that, or some lobelia, or some pretty little yellow flower that's going to trail down. So that's the fun, creative part that you can make for your mother. Now maybe your mom isn't here with us anymore, but you can still give her a gift and make her a nice memorial planter. This one's a traditional one with the spike and geraniums and vincas that you can have at her grave. But you can make it any kind of combination that makes you happy, that you think she'll like. No matter what you decide to give your mama this Mother's Day, she's gonna love it because it's from you, her beautiful child. Happy Mother's Day! Thanks for watching the video. Anytime, come on into the greenhouse and look at our beautiful plants and pick some out for yourself.